You know how they say that an owner starts to look like their pet? Labby, I'm trying to do a joke. Labby. I think they're correct. Labby! I think that's correct, Mr. Labby Bear. Me and Labby are chilling again, and we are going to check out some of the craziest animations about YouTuber dogs that have ever existed. We know YouTubers are insane individuals. I am a perfect example. When a YouTuber has a pet, oh, you better believe that pet's gonna be a little bit different. Today we are watching JaidenAnimations! iHasCupquake! Let me explain studios! Cartoons! Infamous Swoosh! We're gonna hang out for a little while today because pet animations are some of the best animations on all of YouTube. Animal videos, especially cute animal videos, are some of the greatest content in the world. I would love for Labby to help hammer that point home, but he's just chilling in the hood. We've heard about Jaiden's birds, her cats. We ain't heard about the dogs. Are you ready, homies? Boop that like button if you want more funny animal videos. 3, 2, 1. Go.
I had 2 dogs growing up. The first one was a Shetland sheepdog, Keisha. In fact, growing up, I didn't know what the breed was called, so I just said Keisha dog. That's what I still call them to this day. I don't have too many memories of Keisha because my parents got her before I was born, and I was too young to remember very much from the few years we coexisted. But my mom and dad have told me stories of us, including the one I'm about to share with you. Setting the timeline here, I was really young, 3 years old. I don't have memory of this, but my parents have told me about it many times. So my mom and dad decided that we should all take a nice walk around the neighborhood with Keisha. I was apparently very excited about this and was wanting to go out right at that moment. They told me to slow my roll and wait a bit because they needed to get ready, and we would go out later.
Get the leash on.
Jaiden thought, nah, I'm going now. So I took Keisha and left the house on my own without telling my parents I was leaving. There was now an unsupervised 3-year-old wandering down the street, walking a dog. I can't even imagine what that could have looked like. I don't
Honestly, this just goes to show how smart Jaiden is. The fact that Jaiden, like, put that together and knew how to walk a dog at the age of 3. And the bravery. Oh my gosh. I was like a very nervous child. I would not go out into the streets as a 3-year-old.
I don't know how far down the road I got, but by some crazy coincidence, a police cruiser just so happened to be driving by and spotted me. As it started approaching, I guess I was like, shoot, they're after me.
Oh no, they're onto me.
And before they could ask me any questions, I start booking it back to the house. It was around that time my parents realized I left and were getting ready to go out and find me, and they come out to the front to see their freaking child, dog leash in hand, hightailing it from this police cruiser that's following me.
We leave you for 2 minutes and you're getting chased by the police! That would be a horrifying sight for the parents, right, Labby? Wouldn't that be scary? Could you imagine if I let you out and you were getting chased by the popo? That would be very spooky, Mr. Labby. You would be grounded. You would be grounded for a week. Oh, yeah, turn around like you can't hear me.
Hightailing it from this police cruiser that's following me down the neighborhood. Everything was fine. I was fine. The dog was fine. But now you know about the one time I was chased by the police.
Wow.
Keisha was a great dog.
Thankfully, that's the only time.
She was gentle with me as a baby and was like my own fluffy bodyguard / babysitter. But she passed away before I was old enough to really remember her. I've always loved animals my entire life and would beg my parents to let us get another dog. Years and years of nagging and just, please mom, I promise I'll take good care of it and I'll feed it and I'll water it and give it sunshine and everything a dog needs to grow into a big strong doggo.
Yeah, please. Water the dog. Make sure you water the dog.
On my 7th birthday, my dad went behind my mom's back and got me a dog without telling her. Okay, we went to look at dogs before as a group, but it was never an official decision we'd get one. So here's the story of when we got our new dog. My dad went to the place to pick him up. We got him from a dog rescue, which is a recommended place to get animals because you save a life and all that. Try to look into rescues and adoptions over breeders, just a tip I thought I just mentioned. And when he was holding the dog, getting ready to take him home, the dog started peeing on him.
What did it say?
Oh, I think it was just some don't make me have to make a online post about this. Before you go all keyboard warrior, this was a tip. There's positives and negatives to both. It just depends on what you're looking. Yeah, no, Jaiden, you said what you said. If anyone's got a problem, too bad. If you think it's more ethical to do one thing over the other, then awesome. Say what you say. You don't need to backtrack to appease these psychos online. Anyways.
And when he was holding the dog, getting ready to take him home, the dog started peeing on him. Obviously, my dad didn't want that, so he tried to hold him away from his body, but that made the dog nervous, and he turned around and bit my dad's hand. Not wanting to drop the dog on the floor, he tried to shift him over to the other hand, but he bit that one too. My dad came home with pee on his shirt, 2 bleeding thumbs.
Well, he failed every test so far.
I named him Scruffy. Scruffy was a weird little dog. Havanese breed, if you're wondering.
Looks like a biter.
He hated my dad and loved my mom, who was ironically the only one who didn't want him. He would follow her everywhere, and when she was at work, he'd sit in the living room and do nothing but wait for her to get back. We always joked that he was just a cat in a dog's body. Come here, Scruffy! Come here! Come here, Scruffy! But we loved him anyway. My mom gave him haircuts to make it look like he had a mohawk. So back to stories. Every morning, our mom would drop us off at our elementary school down the street, and Scruffy would ride in the car too. He'd sit in the back with us and stick his head out the window. But one day, he just jumped out. He freaking jumped out the window of a moving car. We weren't driving fast.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be very scared to let a dog that small look out the window. Because, I mean, the wind, when you're going however fast you're going in a car, the wind is like a weapon. I would never let Labby put his head out the window. Labby, come on. Do you need to be in cave mode the whole time?
He's happy.
Is he happy? Well, bud, you can do that later in the video. Like, I was expecting you to sleep in the hoodie, like, once we got into it, you know?
But one day, he just jumped out. He freaking jumped out the window of a moving car. We weren't driving fast, mind you, because we weren't on the main road yet, but friggin' heck it, Scruffy, you can't just jump out moving cars whenever you want. He ran into the desert because he was freaked out, and we lost track of him. Of course, my brother and I still had to go to school, but I was pretty messed up for the rest of the day. And by the time I got home, he still wasn't found. This was in summer, too. A little black dog in the Arizona sun without water isn't a good combination.
That's a recipe for
and he definitely wouldn't survive a night with all the coyotes around. He'd be like a little Happy Meal to him. We drove around looking for him for a long time. I was leaning out the window calling his name. And no, I didn't jump out and run away too. We didn't meet 2 family members jumping out of car windows that day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. After searching and searching for so long, we were actually starting to lose hope. But we finally found him! Yes. Scruffy! Time for a bath. Finding Scruffy again was the biggest rush of relief I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
Want to hear about the second time he ran away?
Yeah.
This was several years later. We were driving back from visiting my aunt in Tahoe, as I mentioned we do in a previous video. But it wasn't just my mom, dad, brother, and Scruffy with us. My dad's dad was with us too. We call him Oppa. He's this old retired 4'11" horse jockey to give you
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
That's what Oppa is from, right? It means like...
Oppa means dad too.
It means dad as well?
In Korean.
Oh. Honestly, Labby would have loved Gangnam Style when it came out.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Did you like Gangnam Style? Okay, I gotta stop.
My dad's dad was with us too. We call him Oppa. He's this old retired 4'11" horse jockey to give you an image of what he looks like. So we were driving in the middle of the desert on our way home, and we decided to stop at a gas station. My mom and I had to go to the bathroom, so she gave Scruffy to Oppa and told him to let him go to the bathroom while we went to the bathroom. He was on a leash, so nothing could have gone wrong, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
While we were in the stall, I was still young enough to go in the same restroom stall as my mom, okay? Oppa busts in and yells for my mom. There were a few other women in the bathroom too, so they were a bit startled to see this tiny old man come in and start making a ruckus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she sees Oppa holding the leash.
When Oppa goes Gangnam Style,
dog on the end.
It's crazy.
Oh, great. Pull up your pants, we're going on a run. Since it was all mostly flat open desert, we were able to see Scruffy still booking it down the side of the road. And since it was a tiny middle of nowhere gas station, the few people that were there were all chasing after him too. Everyone was screaming at each other, "Get the dog! Get the dog!" and running around. Ugh, what a disaster. The thing is, even though Scruffy was a small dog with tiny legs,
he was still pretty scruffy.
Run. Those things can friggin' run. And when he started running, you couldn't stop him. It was like tunnel vision. Need to run. Where am I going? I don't know. If I just run, I'll get there. You could try to yell his name. It wasn't like he was gonna listen. He hardly did that anyway. So how'd we catch him? Driving down the road towards us was a white van. They saw that there was a herd of people chasing this tiny dog down the road. So they turned sideways, opened their big van car doors.
And he jumped in?
You know, the kind I'm talking about.
He jumped in?
Ones that they slide. And Scruffy just jumped in.
What?
Scruffy, hasn't anyone taught you not to jump into
Animals
white vans
are so
with strangers?
stupid.
They didn't even have to offer you dog treats.
Labby, you're smarter than that, right? You wouldn't do that, right? Labby, would you really do that? Okay, bruh, you're not sleepy, are you, bro? I think we should switch to Bingo. He'll probably have more energy. Everyone say we love you, Labby. We love you, Mr. Sweet Tail. Okay, now you suddenly... Now you suddenly come out. Wow, okay.
They didn't even have to offer you dog treats to get you in there. And I could try to lie to you and say they closed the door and drove off with a free dog, but they didn't. They gave him back to us. But think about how easily they could have. Oh, thanks for catching our dog. We could have never caught up to him.
It's ours now.
Peace. I don't think you would have forgiven me if I tried to pull off that ending. And that was runaway attempt number 2. He loved us, I promise. Scruffy was a great dog, too. And even though it might not seem like it because I only talked about him trying to run away from us, he was glad to be part of our family, and we all loved him. If you have an animal, make sure you give him a good pat on the head and tell him you love him. Even if it's
I love you, Labby.
Snake. Yeah.
Ooh.
Snakes want love, too.
Actually, they don't. I hate that you made me bring this up again, because there's a lot of snake lovers out there. It's all good, but snakes don't actually want love. They can't feel love. Just in case anyone thinks I'm a hater, no, snakes cannot feel love. They lack the brain structure for complex emotions. Okay, cool. However, muffins can feel lots of love, which is why I'm not personally a fan of snakes, because you buy a snake and then you feed it things that feel immense love and have so much capacity for love. And so I'm like, oh, why would we waste sweet muffins? Now let's keep it moving. The legendary Charlie!
You ever have one of those legendary pets in your family?
Yeah.
The kind that was too smart or too mischievous for their own good?
Yeah.
The kind that had all the best stories? Well, this is Charlie, the Basset Hound. And Charlie is a legend. Back when I lived with my family, we had a house way out in the country that sat on some pretty decent acreage. Plenty of space for our dogs to run around, explore, and get into trouble. Now, Charlie would typically sleep with me every night, and every night I'd let him out to use the restroom, call him back in, and we would go to bed by climbing an outdoor set of stairs that led up to my bedroom. One very dark evening, I called Charlie.
Oh man, that sounds like a vibe. I'm gonna keep it real. A nice house in the wilderness, outdoor staircase. That sounds chill. You ever had an outdoor staircase?
Yes, I lived in the countryside.
Wow.
There's no way you think a house in the middle of the woods would sound good. You're such a city boy.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm just saying for a vibe. And no, I am not a city boy. How dare you? How am I a city boy?
You've never been camping. You're a city slicker.
I've never been. What are you talking about? I've been camping a million times. Yes.
When?
Oh my gosh, you thought? I guess we don't know each other as well as we thought we did. I've camped a million times.
We've been together this long and you've never wanted to go camping with me, even though I've asked a million times we should go camping and fishing and...
How am I supposed to camp when people are asking me to react to the wild world of YouTuber dogs? It's hard. Okay, we'll go camping soon, I promise. Introducing...
And we would go to bed by climbing an outdoor set of stairs that led up to my bedroom.
And immediately goes to the hood.
One very dark evening, I called Charlie to come back in so we could go upstairs to bed. Out of the darkness, he zipped past me as quick as he could and ran over to the foot of the stairs, excitedly wagging his tail and waiting for me. That's when I noticed he had found a large stick and was clearly expecting to take his prize to bed with him. Come on, Charlie.
No sticks in the house.
You can't take the stick with you. I reached down and pulled it out of his mouth.
No house sticks.
But it became instantly clear to me that something was wrong here. I stood there in the dark holding what I thought was a stick in my hand and said these exact words to myself. This stick is furry.
Why not friend if friend shaped? That's what she thought. Why not stick if stick shaped?
This stick is furry. After walking back into the kitchen where there was light, I looked down at the object in my hand and found not a stick.
Not a stick, Labby, or Bingo is not a stick. Ah!
Oh dear. You want to know something really funny? That's not even the weirdest thing I pulled out of Charlie's mouth. He one time brought me the jawbone of a deer, the skull of a raccoon, and a fully intact armadillo foot freshly plucked from a carcass. He was like a magpie collecting shiny things, except the shiny things were just dead. One of the hazards of living in the country, I suppose. You never know what you're gonna pull out of your dog's mouth.
Don't listen to that part, Bingo. Why did you have to come out for the part that is scary for muffins? You did good, Bingo, you did good. I mean, I guess you are living up to the Bingo Bananas name, though. You are kind of going bananas, so you better be ready to lock in, Bingo.
Hey, I'm Elle, and this is my pet rat.
This is my pet rat.
Where the heck? I don't know where he is. But welcome back to Elle Cartoons. So this story I'm about to tell you is about a time where me and my sister found a dog at the park that was a abandoned. But like before I get into that, this is kind of awkward because like I have not done a video without Sweet Potato.
There's your brother, Bingo.
I'm trying to find him. He's been being really weird lately. Sweet Potato, what are you doing?
Sweet Potato, come on.
You've been insecure.
Aw.
You don't feel beautiful.
Aw.
You've got all these accessories now. This video is sponsored.
Okay, that's funny. I love that.
Bingo was crazy. He was grabbing the chair with both paws.
He was grabbing the chair. Bingo, stay up here with Dad, okay?
So me and Jessica were at the park, and I was teaching her how to drive. She just turned 16, got her permit, practicing, and I'm being a phenomenal teacher. No!
Good job.
Stop.
Good job,
get
Elle.
out. Get out. What do you mean? Get out. Let me just show you how to brake in a more elegant way. Jessica.
Yeah,
So as we're
elegant
switching
from Elle.
seats, okay? I didn't realize that a freaking dog comes and sits right in front of my car.
That's crazy,
It literally came up to us like, please kill me.
No!
Please kill me today. And once I stopped the car, it went right over to my window. Like it thought we were its owners.
What the heck? What the heck, Mr. Dog? How stupid.
I didn't know what to do.
We gotta keep it now. We gotta keep it.
He's so cute. Seriously, don't touch him. He's not our dog. He rolled right over for a belly rub. Hello?
Listen, we don't always choose the dog. Sometimes the dog chooses us. I didn't choose the dog inside me. I was just born with that dog in me, you know? But yeah, see, and I loved it. I loved it even though the dog is abandoned and has probably seen man-made horrors beyond comprehension. They still have the instinct for a belly rub. Every dog wants a belly rub, right, Bingo? Every muffin wants a shoulder time. I don't know. Every muffin wants a treat.
Dog.
Every muffin wants a
Doesn't
banana.
have a collar. He's a stray. No, he probably just ran away from his owners.
Yeah.
And as we're trying to figure out
Maybe.
what to do with this random dog, we freaking realize it's about to storm.
Oh no. Bring it home. Oh, the poor dog. Oh.
This dog got so scared, it just jumped in my car.
Aw.
We gotta go. Come on, help me get the dog out of here. What do you mean? We can't
My
leave
dog
him
was like
here.
that,
It's in the
terrified of
park.
storms.
Everyone's leaving the park. Hello? Whose freaking dog is this? Nobody's claiming him. There's no cars left. You've gotta be kidding me. Somebody ditched their dog at the freaking park. And now it's
That's
in
messed
my
up,
car.
Bingo.
We're not taking this dog. It's gonna have to die in the parking lot. Ow! It's the circle of life.
Hell
Jessica.
no!
What if we
Bring
played
the dog
rock,
home!
paper, scissors? She convinced me to play rock, paper, scissors for the fate of this dog. Joke's on
Wow.
her, though. Rock always wins.
No, it doesn't.
You literally always use rock. I don't know what we're gonna do with this dog. We literally have to take this dog home. Jessica.
Oh, he is under my shirt. Not just my hoodie, my shirt. Okay, Bingo. This smells crazy.
It's like the movie Alien.
So one thing about the sweet muffins, they're very good climbers. How do you become a good climber, you ask? You have sharp little nails. So Bingo has the sharp nails, and it doesn't matter if it's a good climbing surface. If he uses his nails, he will climb you. And so if that's your bare skin, that's bad. All right, Banana Man.
I don't know what we're gonna do with this dog. We literally have to take this dog home. Jessica
Yeah, you
doesn't
gotta take
care.
it home
She's just
now.
in there taking pictures with her
What
phone.
the-
So I drive to a Petco. On the way home, we get it like dog food, dog bones, and a tennis ball. And when we get home, my mom is just like,
What the heck?
I'm not doing another pet. If you haven't seen my previous pets video of all the pets I've had, especially my last dog, maybe that will explain why I'm so hesitant to trust dogs. You might want to check that out. You take a picture of me, I swear to God. Come on, Elle, warm up to him. He's a
Bingo,
cutie.
you
No,
crazy boy.
seriously, we need to find the owners tomorrow. You need to make like lost dog posters or something. We're gonna find the owners.
Oh,
Find the owner. So that night, it wouldn't stop storming. The thunder was constant.
Bingo,
This
no.
dog was freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, that poor pupper. When my family had a dog, it was like that too. Also, Bingo's being insane. Should we do that? Both muffins in the backpack? Do you want a backpack? Okay, just temporarily. We'll put them both in there. Now you have to be in frame, no matter what. And this seems very reflecty, but this is the best we can do. If you guys didn't see the video, by the way, where we put the muffins in this thing for the first time, it was this video, and check it out if you want.
Constant. And this dog was freaking out.
The poor doggo.
Elle, yeah, you're staying up late tonight, right? I mean, I got things I'm doing over here that are really important, so
yeah.
Probably. Okay, I'm gonna leave the dog in your room. Whoa,
Okay.
what? I can't sleep. What are you doing?
Aw,
No,
the poor
please.
dog.
I'm trying to sleep, and he keeps running around the whole house because he's scared.
No.
Please?
No.
So we argued for a while. Jessica
And
the
it
princess
happened.
needs her sleep. What if we played rock, paper, scissors?
Not again.
So here's the thing.
Well, rock
I might
always
actually
wins.
have a chance here. I always use rock, but she knows that I know that I always use rock. So she's
Oh,
gonna
no.
think that I'm not gonna use
Oh
rock.
no.
You
No!
literally always use rock. Yeah, that didn't work. So now I'm stuck with the dog all night.
Elle just took a big L right there. When my family had a dog, she was terrified of lightning storms. And she was a pretty big dog, honestly. But there's something about it. I think I remember hearing or reading that there's like, it's like a static electricity thing to do with lightning. Like they can sense it. But at the same time, if it was ever a holiday and there was a firework outside, all she needed to hear was one firework to be terrified for like the rest of the night. I think my dog had like diagnosed anxiety disorder, actually. They noticed changes in barometric pressure, buildup of static electricity. Okay. I feel you.
So now I'm stuck with the dog all night.
The doggone dog.
Great. Anyway, he seemed to have calmed down since I was there. Like, even when there was thunder, he wasn't really loud and
Oh, that's
freaking
good.
out too much. He
That's
just
good.
kind of looked down in the dumps, I guess.
Aw.
Hey, dog.
Be his friend.
Dog.
Their friend.
Why are you so down in the dumps? You're afraid of the storm?
Be friends
Well,
with the dog.
stop it, or I'm gonna call you Dumps. That's what your
Aw.
name should be. Dumps.
Aw.
I'm not giving you a belly rub.
Oh, I would give in immediately.
I'm not giving you a belly
I'd give in
rub.
immediately. Okay, the belly rub time.
Fine.
Do.
One rub. Just one rub. But it's
Just
only
one
'cause
belly
I'm
rub.
calling you Dumps. and it's degrading to you. You stupid.
I love the dog now.
I don't know what happened
No, I love the
during that belly rub, but Dumps and I,
Magic.
we fell in love. People, let me tell you about my dog friend.
Yeah.
He's the one and only dog. I love him till the end.
Yeah.
People, let me tell you about
My
my
dog
dog
friend.
friend. He's my furry boy, my cuddly joy. The
My cuddly
happiest
joy.
dog. I'ma buy him toys.
Lots
He's
of
the
toys.
best boy. Now my bank account is all destroyed. Dog
We love the
friend.
dog.
He's
We
my
love the dog. Yeah.
Good morning.
We love you, Dumps.
Morning. Thanks for keeping him in here. Oh, yeah. Don't
No
worry.
problem.
I printed out all the papers. What
No, we keep
papers?
them now.
Those
No, we
dog
keep them now.
posters we were talking about making. I had such a great time with Dumps that I didn't even realize this isn't my dog. I don't
Yeah.
think we need to put those up today. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I just
just
got
wait.
a lot to do, a lot to read.
Yeah, just wait.
You don't read? What is this? Stop. What are you doing? Don't touch
How
that.
to care for a dog?
Where did you get this? I overnighted it on Amazon. You overnighted it? Did you stay up all night with this dog? We're in love, okay?
It's all about the
what
pupper.
else did you overnight? It's not important. So me and my sister were arguing for a while, but I agreed to drive her to the park so we could put up the posters anyway. But I just
Aw.
couldn't really help myself. I mean, every time she put a poster
Yeah.
up, I kind of just...
Aww.
Well, that was a productive day.
Yeah. Ah! Not the posters! I told you to put all those posters up!
Hello? Yes. Do you have our dog? Oh my god. No. Yes, we do have your dog. The real owner's called. Papers must
that's
have fell
good.
through my shirt somehow. These people were gonna
That's
try
good.
and steal Dumps from me. The nerve. They gave us the address to their house. Dumps, do you trust these people? See, I don't know, Jess. Hell, it's probably the real owners. I'm skeptical.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that. I never thought about that could be a thing. Someone could just lie and say that it was their dog, and you have no way of knowing. I literally never considered that to be an option whatsoever. I guess that's just me believing every human has good intentions and not being mindful to the evils of the world, the man-made horrors beyond.
Oh my god.
How funny you should ask. It's from our merch, actually. You want to look like eLL cartoons and RobertIDK? The man-made horrors beyond my comprehension hat. Only available on robertidk.net. You know what else is only available on robertidk.net? We got the Mingus hat, baby. Mingus, the greatest being of all time, next to the muffins. Incredibly powerful, very good hat.
Who's the guy that's gonna make things better?
By the way, my friends, me and the Muffins would like you to know that obviously we didn't make these animations. These animations were made by very hardworking people, so make sure you support the original creators. JaidenAnimations, eLL Cartoons, Let Me Explain Studios, Infamous Swoosh, and iHasCupquake. If you are enjoying this video, make sure you are subscribed to them. They did all the hard work. We're just out here being silly. And I am avoiding scratches from Muffins on my neck, so that's hard work too. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to me if you haven't as well. But support all the creators. Their links will be in the description.
See, I don't know, Jess. Hell, it's probably the real owners. I'm skeptical, though.
You never know.
Okay? Dumps
Could be a doggone liar. A doggone liar.
What's the house number again? 12. Coincidence. Dumps,
Wow.
what are you so excited about? Jeez. Oh my god! Come here, boy! It's Munchkins!
Munchkins!
What kind
It's
of
Dumps!
stupid name is Munchkins? I mean, really. Is he here? Boy, I missed you.
Oh, that
baby.
our dang Munchkins!
Ew.
We missed you,
Dumps,
Munchkins!
you don't have to do this. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. How do we know that you're the real owner?
Yeah.
And you don't just want a free golden retriever.
Like you. Oh.
I'm pretty sure they're the real owners.
Aw. Aw. I really miss my Munchkins. We lost him on the street and then it made me cry. We had to get him back or else I would cry myself to sleep. Yeah. His name is Munchkins and he's the best dog. My wife says I sometimes look like a frog. I think that's mean. But Munchkins gets me. Unlike my stupid wife, I hate my wife. I hate my wife. She's the worst thing that happened to my life. Okay. That's not me, that's him. I didn't write that song. I was just...
Who wrote it then? What's his name?
Binkus Marfinson. Duh.
I'm pretty sure they're the real owners.
Yeah, that's the real owner.
Coincidence. So what happened? Why'd you leave him at the park? You abandoned
Idiots.
him. Not at all. Munchkins is terrified of thunder. The second he hears it, he just goes
bolts.
off. Crazy. He got out of his
He goes sicko mode.
Find him. We looked for hours in the rain. Likely story.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Terrible. So glad we found him. Y'all want to stay over for dinner?
Aw.
Making biscuits. I don't want your biscuits. Oh, that's okay. We're leaving. Elle, you want to say goodbye?
Aw, Dumps. We miss you, Dumps. We kept it real.
Sorry that you had to stay here with these people. And I'm sorry that I didn't give you
The life
belly
you
rubs
deserved.
that you wanted when I first met you. If I wasn't too busy pushing your love away, I could have enjoyed more belly rubs with you.
Aww.
I'll miss you, Dumps.
Aww.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you guys. Well, it was so nice meeting you, too. I'll play you rock, paper, scissors for him. No. I would have lost anyway. What a nice couple of young ladies. So we get in the car to leave, and wow, Elle, you're really strong.
You really seem down in the dumps,
I
Elle.
was hysterically crying. I spent the next week, like, just crying in my bed.
Elle, you don't need to be so down in the dumps. You'll find another munchkin. Lavi's trying to sleep and Bingo's going bananas.
Hey, Bingo Bananas, I'm just being a silly boy. Are you guys being silly? Oh, see, I can still say hi to the muffins. Hello.
I spent the next week, like, just crying in my bed.
Yeah, it's tough.
No, leave me alone. Just let me lay here with my $3,000 worth of overnighted Amazon dog toys. Elle, I made you something.
Oh?
I thought maybe it could be a
I
nice
love
memory
my dog.
of such a good thing we did. Good thing. Yeah, Dumps loves those people, and those people love munchkins. Dumps. Sorry. You did a good thing, Elle. Yeah, I guess you're right. Guess I did.
Yeah. You're just a little dumps.
Thanks.
Don't need to be too down on the dumps.
Why am I such a good person? So I moved on from Dumps. Although I have moved on, sometimes I do wonder if
Dumps is still out
he
there
does
thinking about you.
ever remember me, though.
Aww.
Oh, jeez, honey. Oh, my. Did you take a big dump in the toilet upstairs?
What the?
I forgot to flush, didn't I?
Wow. Everything reminds me of her taking the dumps. I'll never do a dumps the same way ever again. A truly beautiful story of love and loss. But you know what they say? It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And we love the dog and we love the dumps.
If you're anything like me,
You're like
your
them.
heart just melts for adorable puppies and kitties.
Yeah.
You find yourself going through the YouTube rabbit hole of watching cat videos and dog videos.
Oh, yeah.
And you go to the pound frequently just to have a look-see. Growing up, I've always
I should do that
had
more.
animals in my life. I've had multiple cats that have had kittens. I've had multiple dogs. I've had a hamster, a turtle, and even a snake.
Wow.
Maybe I'll save those animals for another video, but today I wanted to talk about my baby Ruby.
The Ruby.
Our baby Ruby.
Yeah.
I
Our
know.
baby Ruby.
She's our baby, but let's go all the way back
Whoa.
to before she was your baby. So Ruby was a late birthday gift to me from my dad. And I've been wanting a puppy for a really long time.
Wow. I would never dare to ask for an animal that lives over 10 years as a birthday gift. To me, that always seemed like an absurd ask. It's one thing asking your parents to like spend a bunch of money on like a PlayStation or something. It is different asking them to commit like 10 years of their life to taking care of a living creature. I never quite had the nerve to do that.
So as a graduation gift, he got me a tiny little Yorkshire Terrier. We drove out to go get her, and I believe it was about a 2-hour drive. It seemed like forever. We didn't see pictures of the puppies before, so it was really a surprise, and I didn't know what I was getting into. So when we pulled up to the house, we went inside and saw 2 tiny puppies inside of the cage. My heart melted immediately. But my dad, being the hard Mexican dad he is, told me not to show any emotion. Because he didn't want to give the seller any signal
the upper hand.
that I was in love and they can try to upsell the dog.
Yeah. If you act too interested, then they'll be like, oh, you really love this dog? It was going to be $50, now it's going to be $50,000. Thank you very much. Otherwise, you don't get the dog and you are brokenhearted forever. Good point. Dad, that was smart thinking. I never would have thought to do that.
They can try to upsell the dog. That's just my salesman dad for you. So there were these...
But actually, at the same time, though, I choose not to be that cynical. These people are putting in the effort to raise an animal for you to purchase. Like, I got some of my muffins from a breeder, and the muffin breeder wanted to make sure that the owner was a good person that loved muffins. So, like, I wasn't gonna come in and be like, yeah, I'll get some rats. I'll probably never pay any attention to them or whatever. You know, you should let them know how much you care. If the breeder cares about the animals, then they'll want the person getting them home to care.
So there were these 2 adorable little puppies in this cage. One of them was super scrawny and little and had a lot of energy. And immediately I went to that one. I held her in my hands and just thought she was so adorably cute.
How
Until
adorable.
I saw the one that was left behind. She seemed to cower near the floor and started walking really, really close to the ground. Her tiny little head was just moving back and forth, and she went inside of their food bowl, which was empty at the time, but she fit inside this food bowl and curled up into it and just lie down.
Does it feel okay?
Of the bowl.
Is it doing
so
okay?
I put down the other puppy and picked up this chubby one.
The chubby puppy?
I fell in love. So we drove home with this tiny little chubby puppy sitting on my lap. And I could not believe this adorable little creature was mine. So the first night that I got her, I was just so excited. I wanted to spend all of my time with her.
The feeling of a brand new pupper. When you go home with a new pupper, it's like a life-changing experience. It's like getting a new sibling. How are the babies? Oh, the babies are good.
Hello, Bingo. I'm still here, boys. Daddy's still here.
What the heck are you doing? All right, Bingo. He's going under the floorboards. As expected. This is why we can't have nice things, Bingo. Because you go under the floor.
And I even slept with her on the bed. I didn't really get much sleep because she moved around a lot when she slept.
Yeah,
and
new
she was
house.
so incredibly small, I was worried about squishing her. Till one night,
Yeah, that's scary.
I was dead asleep, and I wake up to a big thud and screams.
What?
Immediately,
What?
I woke up and knew she had fallen off my bed, which was really high, by the way. It wasn't a short bed. It was like pretty high. You had to kind of like jump to get on. And I didn't know what to do. I tried screaming for my parents, but it was one of those horrific screams where nothing comes out of your mouth. And it sounded more like, Mom! I hear my parents running up the hallway. They come into the room so worried and scared, not knowing what I'm screaming for. And I tell them the dog fell off the bed. And my dad was so mad at me.
You woke us up for this?
He seriously was worried and thought something terrible had happened. I really scared the crap out of them.
I still remember the first day when I saw her. I remember thinking, how could there be such a tiny little creature that looks so cute? And there was a side of me that was like, you shouldn't like these type of things, Mario. You're a man.
Be strong. You're a big, tough guy.
Big dogs, cars, skateboarding, wrestling. And then the other side of me
Wrestling. Oh, yeah, that's super cool and manly. See, there's the effects of his parenting affecting him now. But then again, if your parents don't tell you that you're not being manly enough as you're growing up, maybe you end up like me, you know? I am just kidding. I am the manliest man that has ever existed.
And then the other side of me was,
potato.
Oh, look, she's so cute. How could you say no?
It's a potato.
You need to love her, Red. Look at those big brown eyes.
Don't
you want to squeeze her and carry her everywhere? In the palm of your hand? In your shirt?
How small is this dog?
So the years passed by, and Ruby began to grow up with us. We learned a lot about her personality. And for as cute as she is, she's a feisty one.
Super feisty.
Yeah.
Just like her mama.
She's one of the dogs you like to call La Una Chica.
La Una Chica is the only chica. She's like the alpha dog that likes to be alone and doesn't like other dogs or other people. She's very protective of her family. I tried socializing her with other dogs, but she was just not having it. And we just had to accept it.
Are those dog barks coming from outside or the video?
She was just not having it.
Those dog barks are like positioned so weird and like the stereoscope of it sounds like they're coming from outside. Anyone else agree? Do those dog barks sound strange? Yeah. I need to download that sound effect. I can mess with everyone's head.
So when we first got married, the house we were staying at didn't allow any dogs.
And you know I love animals, and I had to have some furry babies with me, so we ended up adopting 2 cats.
Okay.
That'll be another story. We wanted to get Ruby acquainted with the cats because they were her brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So Ruby made frequent trips to our house so the cats and Ruby could get used to each other.
I was kind of scared at first because I thought maybe
Cats
Ruby
and
might
dogs.
bite one of the cats, even though she's 1/4 of the size.
How small is this
It
dog?
wasn't all cuddles when they met, but they could coexist in the same space. So when we finally got our house and were able
How
to bring
small
Ruby
is this
with us,
thing?
we weren't worried at all. She is now a happy addition to our family and follows Red everywhere.
Wow.
Seriously, guys, like, it's so adorably cute how much she loves Red and Red loves her.
Red,
Stop
of
it.
course.
Like, not lying, guys, he'll just put her in his t-shirt and walk around the house with her or carry her in one arm.
I like that.
She just scrunches up like a little teddy bear.
I like that.
It's
That's
the
very
cutest
nice.
thing I've ever seen. So, Ruby has a licking problem.
Oh.
She will seriously
That's not a
lick
problem.
for days. I wouldn't mind it if she was a puppy, but, you know, she's 10 years old now. And she has that stinky dog
Oh, the
breath.
stinky breath.
Old lady. Smells like a fish tank.
The stinky
Leave her
breath.
alone.
I love when animals lick. I mean, I guess that there could be an exception to like if it's extreme and if it's stinky breath. I mean, they got to make sure they're brushing their teeth twice a day. Well, not really. I'm just kidding. But when I was picking out my family dog with my family when we were getting a family dog for our family's dog, we had like 4 little puppies from the litter, and I picked the one that licked my face when I picked it up because I was like,
Ah, that's so nice. Thank you.
and so that ended up becoming our Marley, and I loved it. And we named Marley like a year before that Marley and Me book and movie came out, okay? Horrible coincidence. It became like the most popular name in the world. So annoying. Anyways, the #1 licking animal I have ever experienced is my first baby boy, Rocco. Rocco was the biggest licking machine I have ever experienced in my life. In 2.5 years, I think that boy licked me more than any animal ever will in the world. I don't think I will ever meet an animal that gets in as many licks as Rocco did in his short, eventful life. He was a licky boy. Oh.
Because she's an old lady. Smells like a fish tank.
Leave her alone.
I
Aw.
still love her. My stinky puppy.
My stinky puppy.
One thing about Ruby is she really loves to go with us places.
If we say the G-O word, go,
Oh no.
it's game over.
Then it's go time.
She gets all riled up and excited, and she lets out this scream like I've never heard before.
Let's hear it.
From any sort of animal.
Let's hear it.
Ruby, you want to go?
You want to go? Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. That's adorable.
These screams could be pretty embarrassing
That's the
at
real
times.
sound.
The screams get louder whenever she knows we're getting close to our destination. So when we pull up,
You didn't like that sound? No. Well, it's like when you have an association with an animal and like its unsightly sounds can become endearing. You know what I mean? You know when people talk about, you know, that's a face only a mother could love? A mother could love it because it's their child. A sound only a mother could love. I like it. I don't know. It seems sweet to me.
so when we pull up the parking brake, all hell breaks loose.
Wow. That's okay.
We've
That's
gotten
a sound only a
the
mother
weirdest
could
looks from
love.
People walking by thinking we're, I don't know, being a small child,
Right.
strangling a pig.
Right. Oh, the poor
Capturing
the poor
a duck.
boy.
It seriously sounds like a mixture of a duck, a pig.
And a baby. And even though Ruby doesn't
Wow.
have very many puppy friends, she knows very well how to be la una chica. She'll find toys and random objects on the floor like rocks, paper,
scissors,
sometimes crickets.
Oh.
And she'll toss them up in the air and play with herself. She really knows how to keep herself entertained.
Yeah.
She does this thing where she'll bite and clean her paws. And when she looks up at you after that, it looks like she's smiling. And you can see her tiny little puppy teeth
How nice.
just smiling at you.
How nice.
It's cute and creepy at the same time.
Adorable.
Over the past couple of years, we've actually given her a bunch of different names.
What?
Nicknames.
Okay.
Ruby Tuesday,
Yeah.
Little Lulu.
Yup.
Little Lulu Bear,
Yup. Love a good bear. That's a good one.
Boo
Boo boo.
Wooby,
Mama.
or little Ewok.
She is seriously our fur baby.
Fur
But
baby.
if you see us on the street,
That's 9 names.
don't try to pet her. Just don't. I know she's cute. Just don't do it.
I will not.
It honestly amazes me how much we've grown attached to her and how much you could love such a small little piece of life.
Yeah.
She's our tiny creature.
And we love her very much.
Ruby is love.
And that's her
Ruby is
Instagram.
life.
Shameless plug. Go follow her.
Aw, now you finally give us pictures. You finally give us the Ruby pictures.
So what are the names of your little fur babies?
Well, we've got the Labby, and we've got the Bingo, and we've got the Kuma is in his cage. We've had a lot of legendary names. And in fact, you can see many of the legends right here. The mouse pad. We got Ralphie Dos Nachos, Rocco, Nobu, Moki, Melvin, and Mouse. The first 6 muffin Barringtons on this mouse pad. This is the mouse pad I use when I'm recording every single video, editing every single video, using my computer at all. My mouse is on this mouse pad. This is also a merch item that you can pick up. And if you want, you can use code MUFFIN. If you spend more than $30, get a little bit of a discount. You can pick up a Mingus hat. You can pick up this hat and you can get a mouse pad. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. Now, I noticed they said that the dog was 10 years old in the video, and now this video is 7 years old. So obviously we're gonna see some comments. RIP baby Ruby. That is the thing with pets that, you know, typically is not mentioned in these videos because, you know, it's supposed to be happy videos. There's no point in talking about it. You gotta appreciate your pets while you got them. Muffins typically only last a couple years. They're so full of love, and you got to give their short little lives the most love you can possibly give it. And so I love my muffins. I've had many muffins, and they've all had good lives. Last one. Stuff my dog does by infamous Swoosh. This is gonna be a baby Swoosh video because this is 8 years ago. So he would have been like, I think 2 at this point. No, I'm just kidding.
So I don't know if you do this or not, but I actually have a dog.
Wow.
Her name is Snacks. You're probably thinking, what kind of name is Snacks?
That's fine.
To be honest with you, I don't actually know. I feel like since my mom is a cook, she wanted to name our dog Snacks, but put an X instead of a CKS. At the time, it was my dad's
I prefer Snacks over a name like Oreo or like, you know, a dessert name. Like Snacks is a bit more general than like cupcake, cookie, something like, you know what I mean? Snacks is more of a concept. So that's a name I can get behind. Also, again, disclaimer, I've said this a million times in the past. I personally don't love dessert names for animals, and I know what you're thinking. You call them muffins. I call the species muffins. I wouldn't name a muffin, but people are entitled to name their animals whatever they want. I just think it's more fun to have a more creative name than a dessert item.
At the time, it was my dad's birthday, so my mom got him our dog. Let me just say,
Nice.
I love my dog. Even though she can be annoying sometimes, my family still loves her.
Yeah.
Yes, her.
How
I feel like every time someone walks in my house and sees my dog, she's most likely barking her brains out. Just assumes her gender. It's just like, oh man, he's so cute. What's his name?
Nope, this is a crazy woman.
It's a she.
It's
for
a
your
crazy woman.
information. I just find that annoying. Maybe it's just me. We're moving on.
Okay.
One thing I need to mention about my dog is that she's really small. She's a multi-Shih Tzu mix, and those type of dogs are known for being
Multi-Shih Tzu.
small. So when someone else brings their giant horse-like dog to her house, my dog acts like the alpha dog, when in actuality, she's 4 times smaller than this dog. She acts like that around people too. Someone walks in and she's just barking at them ferociously. In her
gotta
mind,
let 'em
she's
know
a
what's up.
terrifying monster, but in reality, she's just a little dog barking at a random guy.
He was just a little Snacks, but it's trying to act like a whole meal. The little dog has to act like the alpha dog. They don't want people to think it's Snacks. They want to think it's a buffet. All bark and no bite on a snack. Is what I say.
Snacks is pretty chill. She doesn't really do anything. I would come
Yeah.
downstairs after waking up and she would just be sitting there doing nothing. No big deal. I would go to school, come back
La
home, and she's
escuela.
still sitting there. I mean, all she really does around the house is just sit on the couch waiting for someone to walk by. She's like the defender of our house. That's
Aw.
another thing. She barks at everything. I swear, anything that is mobile, she barks at. She's not one of those dogs that barks
Purple
at
hair is
squirrels. She
worth
just
barking
barks
at every now
humans
and then.
and or humans that walk by with their dog. I've also recently noticed something. My dad and I are really the only people that bring Snacks for a walk. It's kind of getting annoying now because Snacks knows that I take her.
Talking smack about the rest of the fam. See, this is what Swoosh did last time. Last time we watched a video of Swoosh when he was younger, he's talking smack about his siblings siblings because he's still living with them.
And if you're my sibling watching this, you're probably just like, what? You do that all the time. And no.
Yeah, I can confirm. I am Nathan's sibling watching this, and he does that all the time.
I love that. Swoosh's Savage Sibling Stories is what I call it. The quadruple S. By the way, if you want to see some of the other Swoosh videos we did, I have so many videos to link. This is last time we looked at Swoosh as a kid when we looked at 6 stories. This is a fun, short little video if you want to check it out. This is also a pretty short and fun video. This video is actually a slapper. We looked at the time that Swoosh got scammed. It's his most recent video. Crazy story. He loved it. I loved it. Good stuff. Check it out.
And I are really the only people that bring Snacks for a walk. It's kind of getting annoying now because Snacks knows that I take her for walks.
Yeah.
So when she needs to go, she comes in the room where I work and just looks at me. Okay, fine.
What the heck,
Those cute eyes have just seen me too many times. Taking Snacks for a walk is pretty simple. Sometimes. I mean, Snacks poops in the house sometimes, but when we go for walks, she like never poops.
What
you don't
the
want
heck,
to
Snacks?
know how many times I've stepped in some. Not fun. And you know how dogs like bury their treats in the dirt and stuff? Well, when my dog gets a milk bone, she tries to bury it in the couch.
Oh, yeah. We can't have anyone else finding this. I need to save it in my stash for later.
Literally. She buries it in our blankets, so every once in a while, you're gonna find a treat in your blanket. I've actually found some treats in my room sometimes.
That's so
Speaking of
sweet.
which, sometimes my dog just wanders into my room randomly at night, and she can't jump onto my bed because I have 2 mattresses, so I pick her up and put her in my bed.
That's
and
so
I'm
cute.
about to fall asleep, but after like 30 seconds, she just leaves. I'm not even kidding. It's just like...
So
when Snacks
funny.
was a puppy, my brother, my dad, and I went to a baseball field and kicked a soccer ball around, and Snacks would chase after it and
I
bite at
love it.
even though it was like bigger than her. But nowadays, Snacks is afraid of them. Not even just soccer balls, beach balls, basketballs, etc.
What's wrong with
even though
balls?
sometimes my dog can be a nuisance sometimes, I still love her, and she's been in my life for 8 years now. So yeah, I think it's safe to say my dog's pretty cool.
Snacks, what is wrong with balls? Bro, did you forget about the fetch? There's so much fun that you could have with balls, and you are just refusing it on yourself. I don't know what happened with that dog and balls, but they ain't like it no more, and that's sad. And to my friends, the muffins have survived the story adventure. You may re-emerge, Muffin Bears, or now are you just super comfortable down there? Woohoo! There you go. Boop. Okay, wait, now how do I take the backpack off? How do I take the backpack off? This is hard. Okay, Muffin Bears, you did so good. I'm going to give you guys the nicest treat ever. Okay, good boy, good boys. Okay, we've got our 2 sweet Muffin Bears, and we had a wonderful adventure today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love my muffins, and I love you. Now, if you want another video just like this one, I've got so much stuff for you to watch. Here is a video where we looked at JaidenAnimations' cat video, and it's me and Labby for the whole video. It's super fun. Here is a time when we looked at a bunch of pets animations. It's so much like this video. Check it out. Here's that muffin video I was talking about earlier where we had the carrier. And here's the Swoosh video. What are you gonna click on next? It's up to you. Choose your own adventure. Let's go!